go to um what am I saying? Yeah, we see her in just everyday life, right? She's cleaning houses, and there's a weird incident, right? In one of the things where she gets sacked because the little kid is taking picture of her getting changed. Right now, the two things I'm thinking about this incident. Firstly, right, surely you'd show the phone to the mother and go, yo, your son is being a fucking perv, which I could go to the police about, right? So she wouldn't lose her job in that respect. The other thing is, why aren't you going into the toilets or locking a door? Like, it seemed a weird place to be changing. If you know this little fucking if you know this little perv is trying to take a look, right? So yeah, that was an odd sequence for me, right? But you know, we're establishing she's down on her luck and all of this, right? So that's the thing. So we see all of this, and then just this weird relationship with her boyfriend manager Desi, which gotta say, like the incident of them in the house, it did seem a little rapey. Did seem a little rapey, right? So you can definitely understand like this weird cycle that she is in, right? Now, the incident that kind of helps to get her back on the map, right, with the promoters and all of that. Whew, like it was a little fun. It was a little fun. Like I don't know if you would say Desi set it up. Now, I do believe he brought her with the intent that that might get the blood pumping again. That might get her like, ooh, I wanna, yeah, I wanna get back into this shit. I do think that was probably the thing, but then what actually transpires, I don't think he set that up because that was just that was crazy. But it was, yeah, it was funny. That shit. Just with everything that was said, and give it out to Gabby Garcia, because Gabby Gracie even, because you know what I mean, like some of the shit that was said is shit that's said online and you think, oh, that might hurt, but yo, she was in, you know what I mean, she rolled with it, man. And I thought that was great. That was great. But yeah, we're seeing this evolution in her, right? This change that she wants to make, but then all of a sudden this kid turns up. And like some of the stuff with the kid, you're a bit like, I mean, you don't need a kid to know certain things, right? Like food and there's certain things that you be like, huh, okay, but surely you know, surely you know. So that was a little bit weird, right? And we didn't really, I don't believe we got a real explanation for why she gave up the kid. I don't think there was that, but it did add a little bit more heart to the film. I mean, it's not saying the film was terrible up to that point, but I'm just saying shoehorned it. But yeah, now you get situation with her and her mum, which once you find that out, I'm a bit like, we not addressing this shit? Are we not addressing this shit? It was a bit of a bombshell, right? It is not maybe unexpected, but a little bit of a bombshell. You know what I mean? So that was odd. But yeah, like as the film gets more into the MMA training and everything like that, yeah, you get a little pumped. You get a little pumped. And I gotta say, the end fight, chase, that was great. The end fight was great because you felt it, right? You like, oh, like it wasn't quite like watching an event, a proper UFC Invicta event. It wasn't quite like that because you could see at some points the choreography, but it was it did have all of those components of, yeah, this is a fight. And the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows. You mean you're ducking, you're weaving. You'd be like, so yeah, it's a rear naked choke. Okay, okay, get it, get it, get it. And that man, you felt fucking pumped. I did feel pumped, man. And the way I like the way they ended it. Because I'm just like, you know what I mean? There's a cringy way this could end, and then there's the way they did it, right? And I was like, yeah, no, that's the way you do this shit. And then with everything that goes down after that, ooh, oh man, that gets you. That gets you. Ain't gonna lie, right? I think there was a little moisture in the old eyes. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I liked that bit. That bit was handled very well. And again, I didn't mind that either, right? Because it so that was good. That was good, right? You do wonder why the kid wasn't taken to therapy. I will say that, right? I will say that because you'd be like, all right, knowing what the kid must have witnessed, you're not gonna take him to therapy. Right? You're not gonna try and do that shit. I don't know, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? It felt like something that should happen, but isn't like the acting was decent. You know what I mean? Acting was decent. I think Berry really did show the training she has put in for this film because yeah, no, she trained and got that MMA, you know what I mean, the fundamentals down. Now, like, you know, to say she could take a real fight, but you could see that she's, you know, what I mean, she learned the fundamentals, so that was big. And then like a lot of the other acting around her and everything like that, it was solid. It was solid. It worked, right? It worked. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. You know, we had some good, very good camera work, especially with the. I mean, like, yeah, like the cinematography, the feel and the tone of the film was there. Film and the tone of the film was there, right? I will say you know, very did utilize mood music, and I was just like, ah, god damn it, Ali, god damn it, why you do that? Right? Yeah, that was irritating. But then again, I think everyone knows I hate nude music, right? Um, but I think it's clear to say a very good directorial debut, right? It's not the best film in the world, not the best film in the world, but it's decent, right? Now, and when you look at previous MMA films, like Warrior, like it was just all those fights in one night and the beatings. It'd be like no commission would sanction that shit. Like, what are you talking about? It's not happening. That's some dumb shit. Then you have like Never Back Down, which that was like straight up MTV shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, this stacks high in the MMA films. You know what I mean? Like, Here Come the Boom might be, that was just fun. That was just fun, right? But yeah, no, enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it, and would recommend it to anyone who is a fan of the mixed martial arts. Yeah. Whether you watch UFC, you know what I mean, Invicta, LFA, Cage Warriors, Bellator, you know what I mean? Whichever you watch, and I guess if you watch one, you're watching most of the others. You know what I mean? Then yeah, people. I think you will get a kick out of Bruise, and maybe a punch too. You know what I mean?